Sunday night primetime. It's the Carolina Panthers and our home team.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? 19, 18. Let go.
And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll drop to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They get 14 on that hookup. That's enough for a first down.
39-yard line.
Come on, come on.
We'll try the right side this time. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll stay on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 35, here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stick with him again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He's taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd and 5.
Stop low, 18.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. And that will be a first down. Now a give up the middle. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back.
Ready, ready. Back. Check the eagle. Check the eagle. Check match. Check match. Let go.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he's in! Touchdown, Orlando! Touchdown, number 9 for the year.
Well, we had a feeling, Mike, from talking to them this week in our meetings that they wanted to put last week behind them as quickly as possible. They could not wait for this ball to be kicked off here today, and they couldn't have got better. They take the opening possession, they go right down the field and come away with the touchdown, and I'm not sure how many people on that sideline can even remember the score from last weekend.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll run. It's a man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 27
That's
yards.
good for 27 and a first down.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
Here we go. Set. Alert. AC card. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
On first down, they'll go back to Tootin. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and 2. Here we go.
18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man. That's Lee Gack. And the defense can't stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Ready. Hop. Go.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
At the 15-yard line. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up
70
second and 4.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throw left side. Taken in by Thomas. To the pylon. He's in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Carolina.
Panthers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Shot alert. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. Finding room across midfield. And he's finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets to the Panthers' 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Check go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Come on, go.
Now a handoff, running right. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
That's good.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime.
First and
All
10 at the
even on the
25-yard
scoreboard.
line.
And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. First and 10.
Hey,
Here's a run, going left. They'll take this down to the 23. Sidney Brown, they're on the tackle.
Down by Sidney Brown. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 23-yard line.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
A run on first and goal. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop them right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Nolan Smith in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on third and goal, following that second down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on fourth and goal.
19 Tiger, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this is on. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown, Black Knights. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
18. Let's go now.
Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. And catch it, Mike. I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Second and 10. He'll look to throw. Rolling right. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down. They'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Bashal Cheaton. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's a Carolina first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Carolina.
A run with Blue. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
First down, Panthers.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
18, Pioneer. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
Go, Rig, go.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Panthers. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point by Elliott is good. Panthers will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Come on.
First drive will start on the ground. Comes the sideline. Past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the
It's
defense.
a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Alert! Alert! Ready?
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll be brought down right around the 40. Quentin Williams there to make the play.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
You're not. Panther 60, Panther 60, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Open that left side. He's got it. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
25-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Flush to his right. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
A loss of 10 yards.
The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
17.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. going to bring up a fourth down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal.
A 47-yard attempt.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Black Knights get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
14.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Moving to his right. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. Now a timeout for Carolina. It's going to be their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
Cut 19! Cut 19!
31-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. It's a defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10.
Coming across the field. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. The Panthers are going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. They'll look to throw yet again. That's in the end zone and intercepted. The Black Knights force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He's to the 25. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Hey, let's go!
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Hot 70, past the 60, past the 60.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. To the 45. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And he is gone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Panthers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break.
turn and hand this one off. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Jalen Walker there to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18, 60 Bobcat, 60
And that one incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than...
behind the line, and the ball is out. And the Panthers are good. Recover the football.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running.
And he's in. Facial shooting. Touchdown, Carolina. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point by Elliott is good. Panthers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
17. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
First down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ready. Reload. Ready, right?
Now give on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
What's the motion?
Check out.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 20 on the connection. That's enough for a first down.
Roll. Come on.
Up the middle they go. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
We're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And we'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds. The first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick. 19.
He'll go right and find his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Go.
They'll throw out of the gun. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. big call here. It was third down. Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long.
Buffalo 18.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's taken in. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. They pick up 27 and convert on fourth down. Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal.
Now at the 2-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
Forced out wide. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
Viking 18. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Throwing here on third and goal. That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Orlando. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Harrison Butker.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Bronco switch. 19 Tiger.
This drive begins with a run by Tootin. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Panther Street. Here we go. Panther 6. 60 Bison. No. Ready.
This is blue. And you'll take this up past the 40, up to the 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 4.
It's third and 4.
Panther 11. Ready. Go.
He'll drop to throw. He's got a man. That's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
First down, Carolina.
There's a give running left, and here comes Tootin. Finding room to the 20. And he's got another one. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Panthers. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year.
The kick is good.
And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
Seven Pirates. Ready.
Room to run has midfield. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Get up.
Now a run to begin the fourth quarter on 1st and 10. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Finding space at the 15. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Okay, ready?
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Back to the end zone. He's got it. Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown, Black Knights.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter.
32. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard run.
Leggett in motion. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. He gets free to the 20. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Xavier Leggett, touchdown Carolina. His 4th TD grab of the season. Elliott on now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Knights, 32. Jake Elliott set
So
to
following
kick
the
off.
score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
On the set. 19 Lions. Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Buffalo 80. Ready.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 2.
60. Grab 60.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. He's got a 1st down inside the 45. And he will score again. Touchdown Orlando. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
On the ground, here's Tootin. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up a 2nd and 1.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Straight ahead, it's Blue. Inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Panthers. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
What's the back?
They'll begin here on the ground. Finding room across midfield. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have a 1st and goal inside the 5.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Exiting the pocket right. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Black Knights. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
46. Harrison Butker.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll run it here with Tootin. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now from the gun. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Gain of 16 for the man who wears 16. And a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. On the give, it's Tootin. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards on that play. It's a Carolina 1st down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Second and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Come on.
A give. Here comes the blue. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten the yard, but it will set up third down. Now a second timeout called by the defense. Talk things over before third down.
Let's go now. 19 cards, 18 cards, 18 cards.
A run once more with Blue. Now this defense will use a third and final timeout. As they'll discuss what's to come as fourth downs looming. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Here we go, set. 60, Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll drop to throw. Out to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. They'll come up now for second down.
Brings up second and 4.
They'll run here. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's going to be taken down. 16-yard pickup on that one. And that will be a first down. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
now this time they'll look. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Going to need a big play now. Third down and long.
loss on the play. It's now third down.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Buffalo 18, Cougar 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game.